Hmm. So, how is everybody doing today? Let me make sure that we're all set on the right channel. Mm, we are not. Give me a second. I don't understand. I'm must be missing something. Um, yeah. I actually wasn't even planning on. I wasn't gonna go live because my stomach actually hurts. And I've been trying to, but I just can't keep the upright position. Um, for a long time. I don't know why my stomach hurts. Something I ate yesterday. Erica's stomach was hurting yesterday, so um, maybe it's some sort of stomach bug. I don't know. Um, yeah, it doesn't feel great. Let me go ahead and see what's happening here. Oh, we got 126 people here right now. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Um, we'll definitely get into the title. Yo, my dude, what's up? How you doing? It seems like somewhere around these times we start getting a little bit more viewers from the start. Like we get notifications that are going out after a certain period of time. Powerful day. Um, I mean, is it a powerful day? Uh, Terra Luna Classic is still falling. Um, fixing to clock in and switch you to my best ear buds so I can still hear. I can still listen. I appreciate that. I shouldn't be on here for crazy long, um, because I don't know how long I can I can hold this upright position. I don't know why my stomach hurts, but it does. Um, I don't want to eat anything. I don't even want to drink water, but I have to. Uh, feels weird. It's not like I don't know. It doesn't feel like a normal like stomach bug, where it's like goes through your system and all that stuff. Like it's not. It just feels weird. Like I'm like I'm I don't know, constantly hungry, but then I don't want anything. Does that make sense? Hope your throat is fine. Yeah, I think I'm doing better. Sick wise. I think I'm doing a little bit better. Take a teaspoon of baking soda and add 8 ounce water. 8 ounces of water. Thank me later. I'll have to look into that. You clown still with this. Is Grifter wasn't Terra Luna Classic supposed to make you millionaires by now? No. Is it supposed to make you millionaires by now? No. And also, I've made multiple videos talking about how Terra Luna Classic, for most people, as they look at it, it will make them money, a decent amount of money, but a lot of people will accept the larger gains rather than accepting the millionaire status gains. They're going to basically see it at $100,000, and most people will accept that because $100,000 is a lot of money, right? And you can do so much with that, and you can turn $100,000 into $1 million, with various projects and investments and stuff. Um, but I understand where you're coming from. If you don't like my content, feel free to to get out of here. That's okay with me. Um, you feeling your wife's morning sickness? No, that's not it. I know Luna gets down by quite a lot, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I mean it's not just Terra Luna Classic that's down; it's everything in the market. I was sick, hungry, and throwing up. What are you missing with Terra Luna Classic? So, anyways, we understand everything that happened with Zardar, but we have a new proposal here, right? Um, basically, let's just go into it because this is something that's be careful of my name calling or be careful of name calling. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, there's people out there that are doing that. You're talking about people in the chat. After 2 years, it's been 6 months. What are you talking about? It's been 6 months. Um, anyways, this is what we have. I do want to go into this real quick. Let me bring up. So I don't know if you've seen this proposal. 111111 one. This proposal is to repeal 109.83. Right, this is the proposal that basically said we are going to take half of our burn tax and we're going to send it to the community pool. Now, we know that 109.83 was definitely slightly it passed by, I don't know, by the skin of its teeth, right? It passed by a very small margin, right? We saw a lot of no votes, we saw a lot of abstain votes, and right now we're seeing a decent amount of abstain votes, but then you're also seeing a lot of yes votes in there to repeal it. Now, the issue that I have is anybody that has voted yes on the 109.83 previously, why would you vote like yes on this, knowing that you voted yes on the previous one? I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe if I go to these people, these validators like Twitter and YouTube and whatever, we'll get an explanation as to why. But it's making me think that a lot of validators don't know what the hell they want. And if they don't know what they want, this might not be a good situation for them to be a validator, right? And I don't like to talk trash on anybody, but you can go through the yes votes and see, who the validators are and everything, and see who voted yes. But am I missing something? I feel like we were at a 49, like 42. So yeses were like 49%, no's were 42% when it did pass. But I think it may swing a different way because a lot of people do not want this to happen that way. But then you may also have validators that just don't vote. So I feel like I'm definitely missing something with Terra Luna Classic, and like I missed what people are talking about to get to this point, because it is being voted on. Like, it's not something that's sitting there like other proposals that's not being voted on. But I'm just surprised. Help stay strong. Luna community need more trust. Need the 1.2% burn tax. Everything will be fine. Yeah, I agree. I wish we had the 1.2% burn tax, but apparently DApps will not be able to create on here. Lunic is dead, bro. Lunic is not dead. I am 1,000% certain that it's not dead. If anything, you're going to gain a lot out of it. It's just whether you're going to see everything burn off and get to the levels that we wanted to get to, which is, a penny, 10 cents, $1. A penny is not unbelievable. It's a $60 billion market cap for how much popularity this actually has and how many people are into it. It's not unbelievable. But 10 cents and $1, you need some burns that go with it. You can't get to 10 cents without getting to a $600 billion market cap. The original prediction was Luna C to fizzle out. Yet FTX is worth more than Luna C and Kronos, Doge, SHIB, and ADA combined. What? Hi, Matt. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, my stomach is just being weird. It feels weird. I'm coming around to your thinking as well, Reese. Honestly, I think Luna is dead. Time to move on. I had to cut my losses, and we're flogging a dead horse now. I don't agree. This is the talk that people have when the markets are down, right? Markets in general. Yes, you're seeing Terra Luna Classic down to 0.0001292. This is the kind of talk that people have when markets are down. When markets look like they're not doing anything, people will say so much, to get out of a certain position. And they'll even say things like, oh, well, the crypto market is completely dead and we're not going to have that survive. And that's just not true. Cryptocurrency is going to be around, and it's going to be stronger than ever whenever it does hit the next bull run. And people are going to be surprised, and they're going to. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised because I know what is coming, what will come. Uh, but people are going to be surprised. Some people that make these statements are going to be surprised that, um, these things did run and people did make money from them, and then they're going to be nowhere to be found. That's usually how it goes. But I do think that with all these proposals, some validators just don't know what to do. Yeah, some validators just don't know what to do here, and I think stomach really hurts. Yeah, I'm probably only going to be on here for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Um, yeah, you saw my title. What did I miss? So yeah, I'm wondering what the hell I missed, because why are we going back on? I mean, anybody can create a proposal, right? But why are we going back on what we released 10983? I feel as though this should have never been passed in the beginning, right? We should have been talking about this a little bit more, and this should have never been or hasn't been a proposal at all. Um, and we should have kind of focused on funding through ways of free money, not giving up our minting, right? Or sorry, our burning and reminting. Reminting is kind of death for a lot of things, right? Especially something that the thought was to burn off Terra Luna Classic, burn off the supply. Guys, we have 250 people here. If you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It does help out. This happens in literally every project. Paper hands tell themselves they are going to save others um, by chicken littling when all they are doing is trying to validate their choice to themselves. That is 100% true. I couldn't have said it any better. Um, these people that will come here and go, oh, it's completely dead. And I understand where their thought process is, but every single instance you want a second opinion, whether you're looking for a good investment to start or whether you're in an investment and you want to get out. People will say things like, oh, I sold half my Lunic. I feel as though this is just completely dead and we're not seeing anything here. And if you don't understand that the entire market is moving the wrong way and that Lunic is a part of that, then you're not understanding investing. You have to understand that markets move positions. And yes, people move positions, but people within those markets move those positions. So we're seeing the market overall, react to, other positions and, some of the, let's say, mainstream positions, the top 10, some of the institutional investing that they're pulling out of that investment. Um, Sorry, I'm so focused on my stomach right now that I feel like I'm just spinning a little bit. Um, I'll figure this out. But yeah, I want to at least go for 30 minutes just to have this conversation. Because again, this proposal right here, 10983, correct me if I'm wrong, if Classy Cryptosphere for voted yes for 10983, but now he's voting yes for this proposal, 11111. Please tell me the point in that. Why would anybody be selling anything now? Exactly. If you're selling things now, you really don't understand investing. No offense. I mean, if you're selling things now, maybe you do need the money, but if you're selling something now to get into another investment, then it's not gonna fare well. I would definitely say maybe other investments may fare well because we're at a down point in the market. So if you feel like there's other opportunity out there, that's always an option. But if you're selling and getting out of the market completely, that's what you don't want to have happen. If you're selling to get out of the market completely and you see this at lower lows than we've seen in a long time, that means that you're giving up on the next bull run, or you're waiting until the FOMO starts to happen, which may be not too late, but you may be missing out on massive gains because of it. uh, did I play an ad? I don't know if I played an ad. I sell everything and buy into Animal Farm as the future. Um, Sell to buy back, same position. Cheap, wait, cheap free coins. I do it all the time. Short sellers exist because they invest bread money instead of beer money. Good point. Um, are there any wait, are there any upcoming campaigns in place to burn some Lunati? I don't. Well, I don't think so. I mean, you can ask Lunatics Token. I guess maybe they are here, but I don't think. Maybe the person behind it. We don't know who the person behind it is today. I don't think the person behind it would absolutely know that. You would have to go into the Telegram, which you can ask that question, and I'm sure they'll have an answer for you. This is the time to stack tokens. The next bull run will be a utility run, and Lunic has no utility. Who's building on lunch now? Who's building lunch now? So, I think you're right that it will be a utility bull run in the next bull run. However, there are things that are being created there. Now, the issue that we deal with is we're still going to see popularity, you know, be mainstream. It's just whether things are going to be stabilized will be the next, the major point in the next bull run. So understand that things like Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Bitcoin is popular. I don't believe it has a use case. Ethereum has a solid use case and has multiple use cases, right? But it also has a lot of popularity. When we talk about things like Dogecoin, has no popularity, or sorry, it has no use case, but it does have popularity. The thought of building a use case, it's 99% the same person joining the live streams, Matthew. It's almost always creepy investor. I thought so, but I just wanted to make sure. The same thing that goes for Shiba Inu, right? Shiba Inu doesn't really have a use case or has no use case, but will have popularity to it because it has a number of investors. Now, with that popularity, you can finally build some use cases around those things. So when you see Dogecoin and it does run and things start to get normalized at $100 billion market cap, maybe for Dogecoin, maybe not, then you can see something where that use case now happens. I don't know how else to put that, or becomes realistic. And I don't know what that use case is. I really don't. Is it a transaction based currency? I don't know. I really don't. But for Lunic, we obviously see the different forms of NFTs, different forms of gaming that could be used in it, metaverse. And also, I don't even think Lunic was supposed to be what we're all thinking that it should be. However, we're pushing for it to be that way. For Terra Luna Classic, it was supposed to be an algorithmic stablecoin. The whole use case behind it was really to maintain the peg of UST. And if we can see that, then yes, Lunic will have a use case because UST will have a use case, meaning that it is a stablecoin that people hold and use and have a stable value if it does get to that point. So it does have a use case, but the use case is not live right now, I would say. Does that make sense? What's your thoughts on holding on Terra Station? I'm still staked on Terra Station and was worried about losing support at some point. So I don't know. I mean, the support is always in question. They said that it's going to be supported, but the support is always in question. and I don't know. You have to be comfortable with your decision after all research that you've done for yourself. Um, my thoughts are right now I am undelegated because I needed to create a new account, which I created a Rebel Station account, but I'm not 100% sure what I am doing right now. Um, I'm still like in the middle and still in a waiting period because I have until the 28th until mine gets undelegated. And I hope it does get undelegated because I can't see anything at this point. I don't know where those coins are. It should be an undelegated process, but I don't see um, that label anywhere. That makes sense. As we have 279 people here, 150 likes would be amazing. I actually don't know how many likes we have, but 150 likes would be amazing. Discord mods got 11,000 USD each. Okay, Dave, but need time to build trust again after SBF and a lot more. Yeah. But at this current time, utility supersedes popularity. Is that what you're trying to say? I don't think so. At this point in time, it's popularity that um, that takes priority over utility. Utility is going to be great in the next bull run. And it's great to build it slowly, but we don't know when that next bull run is. If you have something that is popular, popularity runs the crypto market right now. If you have a coin or token that has an amazing use case and does not have popularity, it's going nowhere. You need people behind it. And I've seen some amazing use cases. I have. The issue is that you need people behind it. You need people to back it. And if people don't back it, you're not going anywhere. So popularity is 100% key. If you have 1 million holders, you're going somewhere in the next bull run, no matter if you have utility or don't. If you have, millions of people that are watching it on social media, where you're looking at Twitter, and Dogecoin has 3.6 million followers. Shiba Inu has 3.6 million followers. Anything has millions of followers, yes, you're going to have a run and a larger run in the next bull run because you have the popularity. But yes, in the end, when you look at it at the end of this overall bull run, when we hit the top, the things that are going to be moving the most or hitting some of these peak levels of performance are going to be Ethereum, ADA, Cosmos, Solana, all of these things that have a solid use case or a very, very popular use case, because it's all about utility in this next bull run. So not saying that these things that don't have utility won't run. I'm saying they won't run as much as the ones that do have utility. Does that make sense? Because yeah, I think right now we're at a very low point, being at an $811 billion market cap. And we're sort of consolidating slash, going lower, and we see some little bits and pieces or little snippets of green days. Oh. You see little snippets of green days, but I think once we do, once we do start to see the market really start to flourish, for lack of a better term, um, I think we're going to start seeing FOMO and people that are getting back into the markets and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see what happens with the crypto market because I don't know, and a lot of other people don't know. But I'm excited to see what happens with Ethereum. I'm excited to see what happens with ADA. I'm excited to see what happens with some of my lower positions, the ones that are ranked 300 or 3000, right? KRL or Farmcoin, right? I'm excited to see what happens with those. Who am I? I'm Matthew Perry. That's what that says on my channel. In my opinion, don't trust Crypto King. Don't trust Crypto King. He's one of the biggest scammers on YouTube. I don't know about that. I really don't. I look at people's content and look at what they say and how they respond to things and everything like that. I can't say that I hate people because I try to be a good person. Um, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but people, I guess maybe I'm too nice sometimes, where people can like question what I say, but I don't sit here and ever like question what they say without giving any type of real conversation or data to back it. So yes, I've had Crypto King come out and say something on Twitter where he's like, I don't agree with that and all this other stuff, and then it seemed like it's more harsh of a statement, but it's not, and maybe I read it wrong. But then follow up with something that's still um, pretty harsh in a way. I'm just like, is that the way you have a conversation? Like, is that the way adults have a conversation? Same thing with, um, you know, classy crypto. I think the way we started, the way I found out who he was that he mentioned me in a video, um, and then I was just like, okay, thanks. That's great. How about you reach out to me on Twitter and say, hey, I'm making a video, about you, and then everything's all great and we're people are supposed to be friends and stuff. That's not happening. Um, in my opinion, Jordan, Cam, ooh, Tyler S are the top two funniest crypto analysts on YouTube, folks. I don't know who they are, but I'll definitely check them out. Someone with big money kept hitting Lunac purposely. It was deliberate, a tax map. I kept watching it. It was like clockwork. Lunac was not following any coin. It had the best of its own drum. During what time period? You're talking about recently, as in seeing this drop, or you're talking about during an increase? Because a lot of times during those times where things are either in consolidation or seeing a slight increase, you'll see others that get affected more. Even with a decreasing, you'll see others that get affected more. It just depends on um, who's getting out of it, what whales are getting out of it, if there are any. Um, you, the vegan gains lookalike of crypto. Vegan gains. I don't know who that is, but maybe I'll appreciate it. I don't know if it's why is Crypto King a scammer. I don't think he's a scammer. I think he's just doing what everybody else on YouTube is doing, where he's trying to make a living for himself with this passive income that's amazing from YouTube. As you create videos and stuff, and it seems like views are down on Lunac. They're low, and it seems like more views are going towards Shiba Inu and some of these other cryptocurrencies. Even though cryptocurrency is not really popular right now, that's probably the reason why we're not seeing as much views. A lot of people are saying, well, um, cryptocurrency is falling, it's collapsing, and I'm going to wait until things start to, thrive again. Way nicer than vegan gains, though. I don't know who that is, but I'll have to check him out. Man, if you can't say it, I will. I don't trust that guy at all. Crypto King's nose ring bringing bad luck to the Luna community. Maybe clickbait is not scamming. Yeah, clickbait is not scamming. I think he's just a clickbaiter. But everybody does that. Everybody. I've done it multiple times. I try not to do it. If I have a title or I have a thumbnail, I try and talk about that. Um, I follow a lot of YouTubers, and you are the best. You should raise an OnlyFans for crypto. No, I'm not gonna do that. Someone wanted Lunac to fail badly to keep hitting it, like they did. That's true. That is true. Let's bring me up on my screen. We got my Christmas tree right there. Christmas tree changes. Here we go. We got the colors coming up. It slowly changes. Crypto King keeps shilling Shiba Inu, XRP, Luna Classic, telling people Luna Classic to $1. I don't think he's a fool for saying Luna Classic to $1. I think it's definitely possible. It's more difficult to get to some of those levels. I've said it plenty of times, and why I believe that it definitely could have had the chance. This is the issue with all these predictions of some of these popular plays. They have variables. What people don't understand is like when I come on here and talk about how these things can happen, I make sure that people know that there are variables. That if, when we saw the 1.2%, I said, this was what the burn could be if we have the 1.2%, right? This is what the burn should be. Sorry. But if we have the 1.2% of everything, this is what it should be. So I'm giving you different options and different variables that can take place. If the CEXs don't implement it, this is what we will see, right? If people start to move over different places, this is what we will see. But also giving you the time frame and saying that this can happen as little as 63 days. It can take as long as 10 years, right? Or even longer than that, depending on what the situation is. And apparently the situation just got worse and worse with the burning to where it went down to 0.2%, and now it's at basically 0.1% that it seems like we are going to repeal. And again, let me go ahead and refresh this to see if there's some voting that's going on it. But yeah, right now it's at 7% total of a vote, and you're seeing 57 billion. All right, let me go back to the screen. That's the screen. You see 57 billion, almost 58 billion that goes through yes, and 8.3 billion that's no with veto. You have 432 million that's a no, and then you still have 3.2 billion in abstain. But you look at the yes votes, and you have some people that voted yes on the freaking proposal to begin with. It's like, why are you going back and forth? We just passed that. That literally just passed. And, well, not absolutely just passed, but it did just pass. And now we're going to try and repeal that because of why. Right? And why do you support repealing it? I feel like it should have not been a thing to begin with. Good morning, Leotis. Thank you for being here. Lunik will find it. Wait. Lunik will find its way. Just needs some real conversation and tough love. You're right. I agree with you. I understand your point. Now we have to figure out a way to burn some proposal that will make sense. Reminting is killing us. Yeah, and I think we have a proposal that's right here that's supposed to be taking away this whole reminting situation. And that's a good thing, right? If we can find a way to get that passed, it's a good thing. And I think what we need to do is if the community needs funding, let's find a different way that doesn't attack the main reason or the starting point where we came from with this whole entire thing. It seems like every step of the way we're taking away from burning because some people just don't believe in burning. And then they're like, oh, well, you know what? Burning isn't working. It is slowly working. But the fact that we keep taking away from it is going to confirm that it will not work, right? Because they're not going to give us the chance to let it work. The 1.2%, that went for just 3 weeks. And I think right now with all the things that we're implementing and people that are saying, oh, you know what, it's about utility, it's about utility. It's not about utility right now. The reason why they're pushing that it's for utility is because these businesses, D-apps, creators want to, no offense, game the system and get the most out of it. People that are becoming validators that shouldn't be validators, and I'm not going to say any names of who they are, but people that become validators just because they feel like it is popular, they're doing it because it is a popular position. If it was not a popular position, they would not become validators. They weren't validators before. Why are they validators now? So it's definitely an issue to me. When you have people that are coming on or claiming that it's all about utility, knowing damn well that it's not about utility. I understand that utility is a big portion and a big part of the future. It will be of the future. But right now it's about recovering what Terra Luna Classic was. And the longer we take in order to get to that recovery stage, the less the price is actually going to get to, the less we're going to burn. Right? And the less we're going to recover, the less likely we're going to recover. But during this time period, maybe those people that are part of these businesses are like, all right, well, I want to implement this business. People buy my product or whatever it is. They profit out of it for multiple years, and then eventually things go south, but they made all this money in the process. That's what they're looking for. It a lot of times it's about greed, and I like to look at that and see if it is about greed. And most times where you look at popularity or popular coins or popular projects, people will take advantage of that. Shiba Inu is one that we should have learned from. All the people that came over from Shiba Inu, we should have learned from this and understood that we have a popular coin. Understand that people will talk about utility being the biggest selling point, the biggest thing of the community. And that's not the case. It's not the biggest thing. Survival, recovery is the biggest thing. And the fact that we are not leaning into that more and then saying, all right, utility can be established after we get this. You know, I never understood that, right? With everything that happened with Shiba Inu, where SHIB has no use case to it, and they developed so many different projects, right? It has 3.6 million people that are following their ecosystem, so many different things that are created, so many money-making strategies for the people in charge of those things. However, nothing flows back to the original position that got us in there in the first place. You know, it's tough to say. It's tough to hear. But these people are, for lack of a better term, fucking you over. You know, I feel like they're creating something to profit off of the millions of people that are involved with Lunic in some form or fashion. I don't want them to just try and profit. And it's all about profit, because validators will not bite the bullet in order to burn their staking rewards, even though they're not biting the bullet at all. It comes from us, right? I feel like if everybody's willing to bite the bullet, right? If we saw exchanges willing to bite the bullet, if we saw us, investors, validators, everybody willing to feel like they're doing the wrong thing, but do the right thing in the process. So if I have 100 million and I'm giving up 1.2% of that, knowing that everybody else is giving up 1.2% of that, I'm all for it, right? Because it decreases the supply, right? We're burning off the supply, and everybody is involved in this. If one exchange decides to implement the 0.2% tax, every exchange should decide to implement the 0.2% tax, or 1.2%. We can get this to a point to where this turns into a very, very profitable project, but we need to focus on where we started and get it done there first. In my opinion, that's where I stand. You know, and I've stood here pretty much the whole entire time, you know, just screaming, like, don't worry about utility right now. I'm not saying it's not important, but don't worry about it right now. Right now is about survival. It's about getting the use case of what it once was back stabilized, you know, a stable coin. If we could have done that, this would have been so much more. Mod should get some payment, but again, back against the wall. What choice we have? Or who? Let it burn channel. The Shiba Inu let it burn channel. Yeah, the Shiba Inu let it burn channel is done. It's now an NFA channel. It's a not financial advice in investing channel, to where I talk about a lot of different projects that I don't talk about on this channel, so that I can, you know, shine light on some other things that are out there. I'm not saying that I invested in some of those, but if people want to know about something, I put it over there. The reason being is because that channel was supposed to be created for a specific reason, right? Was to burn Shiba Inu in a large way. And we were burning, you know, Shiba Inu. We burned 200 million Shiba Inu, but that took so much effort. It took more effort than creating a lot of the videos that I'm creating on this channel, because there has to be a ton of news that's happening, or any articles that's going on, and it's a lot of the same stuff. The channel was not built for me to constantly make videos there. It was to make videos that you guys can farm. And the fact that no farming was going on, that people weren't committed to that, that was the issue. That's the reason why those things, don't really work. They should work, because what we do with minting or sorry, mining coins, people mine coins all the time. But if we can farm burns, that would be even better. But that was the whole mindset behind it, was to farm burns, and it seemed to just diminish over time. I appreciate the people that have supported it, because with all of the membership rewards and all of that stuff, or membership, not rewards, membership payments and everything that went to burning, and we had well over 200 million coins that was burned through that channel. I think it might have been 250 million, and I just burned another 20 million just because I wanted to shift the mindset of burning, and a lot of people were talking about it. But that was what that was all about. There is a Lunic Let It Burn channel, and I believe Happy Caddy Crypto is running it. And I'm sure he has, with the tax situation where he lives, it's a better situation. I think it's like 20% or like 30% or something. For me, it's like 50. Guys, sell unique or do anything. Wait, do anything you can to burn Lunic, or to burn. I've got a hoodie coming out, and NFTs almost complete. I paid a company to build this 3D NFT, but at least stake. Yeah, I think you're right. If we can build a lot of things, the community can do a lot. And the community has done a lot with, say, comparison to Shiba Inu, right? The community of Shiba Inu built so much to support and burn. But I think the issue was it never had support from the actual ecosystem devs, those things. But for Lunic, it seems like we have support for all of those things, whatever the community does burn. So this would be the place to support those community burns. But we also want to see things that are coming from the system themselves. So the 0.2%, I think, should be 1.2%. Don't worry about creating building utility or building on the chain right now. Worry about building on the chain afterwards, because we're not seeing the volume that's coming through it. I don't think that it's a bad idea to have utility. I don't. I really do think it's a good idea. The only issue that I do have with utility is the fact that we're doing it too early. The way everyone is thinking today, we should sell all crypto, including Bitcoin, since it's down so much. That's the way that a lot of people are thinking. Yeah, everyone should be happy to burn 10% of their own supply. If everyone did that, it would make 90%. It would make the 90% you have left so much more valuable. You can let needless greed to keep things. Yeah, I agree, but people don't see it that way, right? They don't want to do it if everybody else is not doing it. So when you have people that do it, or that vote on doing it and show that they are doing it, more and more people will do it. So it's just an issue, because we're stuck between a rock and a hard place where people don't trust other people. You want everybody to do it. Even if one person says, no, I'm not doing it, it's not going to work, because then that's going to trickle to the next person that says, I'm not doing it, and I'm not doing it, and I'm not doing it. Everyone needs to agree. And we need to understand that this is the route. Agreed. Move on from Lunic, Matt. I miss watching your channel. You miss watching my channel? I talk about a lot of things, not just Terra Luna Classic. Yesterday, I was talking about Shiba Inu. The day before that, I talk about the entire crypto market as well. So I don't just mention those things, and I do more videos just so that I can. It's just a lot of the videos that you're getting recommended maybe are these videos, but I do have other videos that I post, out there that, let me actually get out of this. I do have other videos that I post out there, related to, Algorand or farm or whatever, right? I love cryptocurrency, and I also love the stock market, right? I haven't talked about the stock market in a while, and I'll probably do that more on the NFA channel. Do maybe one video on crypto a day, one video on the stock market a day. That would be amazing. and you'll be able to have a breakdown of everything that's going on there, not just cryptocurrency. So if you're looking for that, the NFA channel link should be in the description for the NFA channel. Check it out and be a part of it. We have 15,565 subscribers over there. And the last video we talked about was Algorand. I do have a video coming out on Dogecoin, just talking about that briefly. But I do want to speak about a ton of different assets there. And I think splitting it between stocks and crypto will probably be good once I figure out a schedule for that. Let's get to 200 likes. I don't know how many likes we're at, but I would appreciate it if we got to 200 likes. We're at 167 likes and we have 300 people here, guys. If you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. I would. Let's put up a site. Everybody burn 10% of their name goes up, and I think that would help a little bit. Yeah, you might be right. If we do something to where there is a site to where every Lunic holders, like kind of like a petition, right? We have the petition. If we have something to where that site will hold the 10% of Lunic, so if you have 10% of it, you submit the 10% and it shows that you've submitted the 10%, but you don't actually have the 10% come out until 90% of people decide to do that, right? I feel like we need something like that to where it kind of confirms that people are a part of it or agree to it. Kind of like what I'm doing with the CEXs. If you agree to doing the burn tax, and if the top 20 agree to doing the burn tax, then we will see it actually burn. But I think we should no TikTok stream. I want to. I don't have my thing. My holder is on my other desk, and I don't know how to get it off. It's supposed to come off easy, but it didn't come off easy. So I need to figure that out. And I believe I need like some things for the desk that I should be getting. But I need something for the desk that connects to it and holds my camera because I have the tripod on the desk and it's way too close. It should be kind of back a little bit. But yeah, I want to be able to do that. So yeah, no TikTok stream today. I wanted to do a TikTok stream every day. If they would freaking give me access to doing it, on the desktop, which I don't know if I do. Let me check. Let me go to TikTok, which it may end up playing just a bunch of weird stuff. I hope it doesn't play any copyrighted music. That's the only issue that I have there. Let me see. No, that's the wrong account. I have to log into a different account. Yeah, I have to log into a different account. I'll have to check it out later. Because right now I'm in like the golf account, but I'll have to check it out later. I should be able to go live on the actual desktop, and if I could, then I would do that on OBS and do this one on Streamlabs OBS. So basically having two things going at one time. I said I was going to go until 8:30. My stomach feels a little bit better. Maybe it's all of the talking. I don't know. Paying to many of their rewards is going back to staking. Well, after saying that, now my stomach, I've started focusing on my stomach, and now it's weird. I like the idea. Yeah, I mean, well, I think we need to build a website more than build just a proposal. Fuck, man. Matt, can we use smart contracts for doing opt-in burn for CEXs? So if everyone says yes, it goes through, and if it doesn't, no one's left being. Oh my God, my stomach is now hurting. Ooh, that's not good. I guess, guys, I'm probably gonna have to get out of here. I think that is a good idea. Maybe we could. I don't know. But I'm gonna need to go, guys. My goodness, I just need to lay my head down. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. I might need to get some like ginger ale or something, or like Pedialyte. I don't know. Pepto-Bismol. I don't know, something. But yeah, I gotta get out of here, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will we can talk ideas later, but I do think everybody has a lot of good ideas. So sub to the NFA channel, bro. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. I will make some videos on there and everything. But I gotta get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Matt or anyone, can you give me the address to Classic Agora? I don't know that address. But anyways, I gotta get out of here. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Poo-poo? What are you talking about? Poo-poo time. No. That's funny. No, I have to lay my head down because my stomach is hurting for certain. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.